So we have on record you ignore Monique's call. I'm just saying, do we have on record that you ignored Monique's call? I mean, she ignored your call on record. You should get justice. Justice from Monet Exchange. Fans, I want to know what you think about the Monet drama. First, Monique ignored Monet's call, and then Monet ignored Monique's call. I cannot believe this is your miscongeniality.
Anyway, welcome to a brand new episode of Sibling Rivalry.
That's not how we open our podcast.
How do we? Oh, right.
Hey guys, my name is Bob the Drag Queen.
I'm Monet Exchange.
And this is Sibling Rivalry.
Ooh. On this week's episode, we discussed that one time Bob got robbed.
We discussed the first time Monet ever talked to RuPaul.
And then we find out what made Bob say this.
I did not like Raven because Raven said some shady shit about me during my season.
And you made me not like her. And we find out what made me say this. I think Tyra Sanchez is rude, nasty. She's a cunt. During my season...
Pretty much, I will let Tyra know that she is a fat cunt.
Oh, my God, girl. Should we tell them the tea?
Let's tell them the tea, girl.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Patreon account.
I thought we had Patron. I thought they were bringing Patron.
Patreon,
bring
bitch.
the Patron now. No, we have a Patreon account. Patreon.com/Sibling Rivalry Podcast.
Yes.
And if you sign up now, you can get a monthly contribution.
A monthly generous contribution.
A monthly generous contribution. Reach right in your pocket. Reach right past that. Slide your hand right past that meat. You know what's in your pocket. Mm-hmm. And then just go into your...
Literally a slab of steak.
Yes, slab of steak. And then grab your wallet and give us a monthly contribution to get exclusive content, ladies and gentlemen.
Exclusive, bitch. Shit that no one else is going to see. It's going to be for you. We were arguing just now.
Because Monet pissed me off.
And you pissed me off.
How'd I piss you off? What'd I do? I'm gonna say what you did, and then you say what I did.
By you being ridiculous, and here's the thing, Bob. When you talk and you argue, you only hear what you want to hear, and when other people talk,
I didn't hear that. I didn't want to hear. What'd you say?
You are so set on what your argument is. You have no time. You don't want to hear what they want to say, and you pretend like you're listening. And you just double down on the point, literally not listening to anything that happened.
My original drag name was Double Down. No, what I'm saying is, okay, me and Monet were arguing because Monet was late today.
Okay.
And I was saying that if we had been on time, Mitch would still be here. Mitch is one of our producers, would be here to record us. But Mitch and Monet were both late. Mm-hmm. So we are sitting here. So me and Monet are running around, pressing buttons. I'm plugging in shit. I'm tripping over stuff. My back hurts. I'm taking Advil. I'm tripping over shit. I'm sweating.
Her beard is all full.
Oh, and you think you over here just looking like clean Sheen McGee?
My point
was Kimbo over here, bitch.
My point was I was late because our producer, Mitch, called me to set up a time for this. Never told me the time, never told me the place. And Bob was like, "Oh, why'd you find out?" I was like, "Well, first of all, A, I'm busy. I know you're busy too. But B, this is how we have done a lot of it. So this is not crazy and weird that I didn't find out the exact time. We have literally scheduled episodes of the podcast, and then none of us have shown up." And then we are talking. We're like, "Girl, we're supposed to do something today." So this is not like a crazy thing.
All I'm saying is I knew the time. And
because we're at your home.
But I had shit to do today. I have not been sitting in my home doing...
I want to see a receipt. Give me a Google map. Drop a pin, bitch.
I literally have... These are receipts of my shopping that I was out doing today. Literal receipts.
Also, we came from another country and
Thank you. I flew in from Montreal today. I had 2 meetings before I got here.
You were in Canada. You might as well be in Connecticut, bitch. We were in New York. You were not flying in from Canada to Mississippi. That is how many hours is that flight?
An hour and 29 minutes.
It takes longer to get from Philadelphia to New York City than it does to get from fucking Montreal. And do not act like you crossed the Serengeti to be here.
Oh, so you think that the airport that I don't have to do TSA, the airport... First
you need to get global entry.
I do have global entry, but you know traveling is very... I'm not... By the way, I'm not...
I just came from the Mediterranean. I just came from Los Angeles. So yeah, I've been international too, honey. Honey, I've been in 3 countries. I've been in 5 countries in the past fucking 2 weeks, honey.
You are so nasty, baby.
I have been in 5 countries in the past. How many you been in?
I've been in 3, bitch.
5. I win. 3 countries.
God.
America, Canada, and where?
Oh my God. America, Canada, and New Jersey. The great country of New Jersey. It was lovely.
Oh my God. I hate you. You are so ridiculous.
You're ridiculous. I can't believe I put up with this.
A new country. You tried it, Patty. Come from an hour and a half drive. Came from a new country. It take me longer to get from the fucking east side.
Anyway,
I am sweating.
I actually think my car ride from the airport took longer than our flight.
Oh my god, I am sweating. This is so ridiculous.
Because the bullshit is literally pouring out of your pores, bitch.
Shut up, bitch.
Anyway, today's episode, this is a very special episode of Sibling Rivalry.
It's called.
Oh, you see? So now you. They're all trying to fight with me, saying he asked Monet, "Who's Powder Puppet this?" I'm like, "Oh, this is mine." They're like, "Bitch, no, it's not. It's my." I was like, "No, it's mine."
Also, Monet often steals my belongings. It's true, Monet. You said you're gonna try to take this jacket out of the house.
I didn't. I asked you if I could borrow it to get a pattern.
You said I'm
made.
taking this jacket.
After you refused to give it to me.
But it's my jacket.
Okay.
I'll send you my pants back. You can't stop hitting the table.
Okay. I don't want your pants.
You can't slide it back, boo.
We don't. I think.
I mean, but you don't. I didn't offer you. I mean, you asked for the pants.
I think it slid forward in the course of us.
Probably.
Yeah. That's what.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, we're answering questions.
Are we?
This we're trying to say. We're trying to say we are answering questions from the listeners and the viewers.
Yeah.
Where's my phone? Let's get these questions.
I feel so strange.
Why do you feel strange?
I feel like I'm being attacked.
I attacked you. Because I attacked you and your personage. All right, so we should go one by one. Okay, someone's.
Why you get to? Okay, you go first.
You can go first.
Okay, I don't mind. Go.
Okay. Do we want to? So
how did you get it to look like that? What did you press?
Like where?
How do you? Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Work.
Surprise! What'd you do? How's yours?
I just went to this.
What?
You go to other.
No. Hoagie Live wants to know: are you living for the new Sierra? P.S. Miss your mugs. You know.
Greg Hoagland.
Yeah.
Okay, I did not know that Sierra had a new song. Is it good?
Yes. Level up. Is
it cunt?
Well, honestly, it kind of sounds like Aja's song.
But level your pussy that.
Here it is.
Why did I just sound like I was ew?
Are you looking for the song?
I mean, I feel like if I was in a club at 2 a.m. A little drunk and this song came on, I would live.
Can I say what song is getting my pussy and turned all the way inside out?
You won't stop playing it and singing the lyrics and dancing to it.
I like dollars. I like diamonds. I like shining.
Also, this is not new. This is old.
So I discovered the song too late. Yeah. I'm always behind. Don't act
You're
brand
an
new.
old ass lady, girl.
Yeah, you want to fight me? All right, what's your question? So,
Okay.
are you living for the new Sierra song or not?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds. I just said, if I see you not listening, if I was drunk in the club at 2 a.m. and this song came on, I would fucking
get
live.
I was listening. All right, what's your question?
My question. Oh, this is a good one. Ooh, I was gonna get so bad at this.
What?
If you could pick any queen to replace RuPaul, who would you pick and why?
Why would I get mad at that?
Because I'm not gonna say you.
I would tell folks whenever I meet someone who wasn't rooting for me in my season, I'm like, you do not have to be rooting for me to fucking be cool with you. You can root for someone else. That's fine. I'm not upset about that.
If we could pick any queen, that's tough.
If I was gonna pick anyone to replace RuPaul, it'd be Todrick Hall. That's the real tea. I think Todrick would be good at that role. That is the genuine.
You think so?
I really do.
Why? What is the why?
I think that Todrick knows a lot about what it means to make it for yourself. I think he knows how to self-start. Yeah. I think he is a good judge of talent. And I think he's extremely talented and smart.
And he's so fucking talented.
His ass is getting huge.
Hey, girl, he is on par with Monet Exchange.
Girl, let's not get crazy.
He is. Todrick has a big ass. that was my.
I know, Monet. I watch RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, it's one of my favorite shows.
What do you think about the name Exact Change?
Oh, if someone's name is Zach, that'd be cute.
Exact.
If someone's name was Zach, then it was Exact Change.
Exact Change. That's cute.
That's cute. All those names make more than just the Monet Exchange. Because you said Monet Exchange is a thing. Short change is a thing. Exact change.
Money exchange, that is a thing.
It's a currency exchange.
No, you never walked out 40.
And it says currency exchange.
You live in New York. You never seen a money exchange. Like, you make no sense, my nigga.
Currency exchange. Have you ever seen a sign that says money exchange?
Yes.
Well, we have one yes and one no. It says currency exchange.
No, they say money. The one on Times Square that I saw, it says money exchange. What is wrong with you?
Patty just said it's his currency exchange. Ask him what's wrong with him. Ask him. Look at him and ask him what's wrong with him right now. Ask him. Look him in his face.
Patty, what is wrong with
I
you?
appreciate being attacked.
It says
You
currency
asked me to
exchange.
Come over. Just so
It says currency exchange.
I mean, some of them say money exchange. They say currency exchange. They flip flop between them. Fans, can y'all please? Okay, can y'all please screenshot all the money? If you ever see a money exchange, screenshot it
And screenshot
post it on Bob's
currency exchange.
and post it on Bob's.
And post it on Monet's Twitter.
Tag that one,
Monet
please.
Exchange.
And all the money
And all the
exchange
currency
booths.
exchange booths.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If I had to pick a queen, honestly, I would say Bianca. Because I feel like Bianca would do it with a lot of integrity. And I don't know. I just feel like Bianca would be a cool one to take over.
Well, they get mad when RuPaul says some stuff they think's offensive. What's gonna happen when fucking Bianca comes on the scene?
I know. Bianca would be very irreverent.
You have lipstick all over your teeth. What drag race queen do you hate the most and like the most?
Word.
I bet you won't answer.
I'm about to be very real.
I bet you won't. I bet you won't answer. I bet you won't get crook. I bet you won't get crook.
Okay, who do I hate the most?
That's a question coming from.
Yeah, who said it?
What? Deja _ vu _ 10.
I hate the most Tyra Sanchez. I think Tyra Sanchez is rude, nasty. She's a cunt. During my season,
Pretty much, I will let Tyra know that she is a fat cunt.
on the Snatch Game episode of my season, she randomly tweeted a picture of me in my Grace Jones look, and it said, "Rest in peace, Monet Exchange. Cause of death, coonery."
Okay. Ooh. When black people use the word coon to call another black person, that is more hateful than a white person using the word nigger.
You think so?
I really do.
I don't think so.
I really do, because it is you intentionally using a word that you know, it's a racial epithet coming from, the call is coming from inside the house, Monet.
But you get the same argument can be made for nigga.
No, because coon is never used to be like, oh, that's my coon. No one said that. Hey, that's my coon.
But people can say that. But people who live.
People say that's my nigga. Like,
But that's because young people have done it. Older people don't feel that way.
it's intention. The intention behind coon is never, hey, yo, that's my coon.
Well, honestly, I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm not. I always do a thing. I really think I have heard hood ass niggas say that before. Not even trying to do a thing. But also,
I will say this. I have heard someone say Ace Boone Coon.
Right, and that's where coon comes from.
That's a coon does not come from Ace Boone Coon.
No, I'm saying Ace Boone Coon comes from coon. Like it's the whole reclaiming shit.
Coon is white people saying that black people look like raccoons.
Right, but Ace Boone Coon comes from. I
know what Ace Boone Coon comes
it's from a coonery.
But it's not like when people. But I'm talking about just the word coon.
Whether it's the word, whether it's a piece of it, whether it's a quarter of it, whether it's the whole thing, it's still the same root as coon.
So now nigga and nigger don't have a difference.
But
whether it's the ace of it or a part of it or the root of it,
canceled. Anyways, okay.
So you get what I'm saying?
No, I don't. Because
when black people call people coon, just the word coon, they are trying to specifically be derogatory and put another black person down using racial epithets. The calls coming from inside the house. That is worse.
I know.
If a random bitch on the street tell me I ain't shit versus my mother tells me I ain't shit, the calls come from the house. That hurts more.
But that's how older people feel about nigga, Bob.
But that's, Monet, it's intention. It's not how it's viewed from the outside. It's how it's coming out of your mouth.
You've never seen a black person like, yeah, him over. Look at him being look at that motherfucker being a cheap ass nigga.
Monet,
that is rude. That's derogatory to me.
Listen to me. When the intention comes out of the mouth of a black person to call another black person coon, unless it is Ace Boone Coon, it is always, every single time, a racial epithet and derogatory put down. Nigga is not the same.
It can be.
Yeah, of course it can be. 100% it can be. But most of the time when black people call other black people niggas, they're not trying to put them down. And you know that's true.
I agree with that. But
so it's not about how it's viewed, it's about the intention behind it. When you call someone a coon, you are intentionally trying to put them down, another black person using racial epithets.
But reclaiming the N-word into making it this thing, it's only been something for like the past maybe 40 years.
But no one's reclaiming coon.
I'm saying like let's say by 2020 people start reclaiming it. In 2030 you're gonna be like, oh, coon is like a cool word.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's 2020.
But that's kind of the same root that the N-word has too. I think you have to look at it with a mind like that instead of just they can reclaim it just like they did the N-word.
Well, I would say this: Tyra wasn't calling you my nigga. Okay.
I agree with that,
and I think that is nasty and rude. And who do you like?
Wait, why you have to be quiet?
Because it can't run.
Oh, editing, got it.
You be quiet. Jeez. And who do you like the most?
Who do I like the most? I think honestly, I not like the most. There's not one besides you. There's not one like I like the most. I can't say that, but I feel like I really enjoy working with Shangela.
She's my mom.
Shangela is a good time. Like she's always down for a good time.
My mom loves Shangela.
She's so fun.
My mom calls me once a week to talk about Shangela.
Does she really?
Yeah, you know Shangela did my mom's party. You, Shangela, and Naomi did my mom's party.
I love Shangela.
Mom had the 3 black girls at her party.
You have to stop looking at them. The whole time you go like this.
I know.
You can't.
Looking up at me.
Yeah, you can't look up at them.
I look up to you, Patty.
That's a lie.
I do.
And then when we edit the video, it's gonna be you just referencing up here the whole time.
Patty's really pretty.
Have you never done TV before?
I've done a couple TV shows.
Okay, well you know where the camera's at.
More than you.
Oh my God.
You're not supposed to look at the camera though on TV.
I know, but I'm not looking.
But I did
I'm
do a
here.
show. I did do one show where you're supposed to look at the camera.
What show?
The Tricks and Content show.
Oh, do they direct look at the
You look
camera?
at the camera. Yeah, you look right at the camera.
Work. Okay, who do you look like the most, and who do you not?
Who do I not like? Okay, at one point.
Be honest.
I am being honest. I don't really have anyone I don't like right now, but at first I did not like Raven because Raven said some shady shit about me during my season.
Oh yeah, and you made me not like her.
I didn't make you. I just told you what Raven said to me.
Right,
What she had did to me.
I feel very defensive.
So I was very upset with Raven. But then we did some episodes of we worked a gig together. We did some episodes of Fashion Photo Review, and I like her now.
Yeah.
I don't have anyone that I don't like. There are people that Raven was the only person I had a beef with. I never had a beef with
you
anyone
don't have
else.
beef with nobody else. That's a lie. I feel like you told me you had a beef with somebody else.
Oh, I have had. Me and Jinx got into an argument one time.
Right. Oh, I love. You tell your. Did you say the Alaska one?
I'm in Alaska. We talked about it one time.
You did, right? Okay.
Me and Alaska have gotten into an argument. Me and Violet have gotten into an argument. Me and Jinx. Me and Thornton.
What is the common denominator here,
Me and
everyone?
Lucian.
What is the common denominator here?
They don't know how to treat me. I don't like people playing on my phone.
Who do you like the most?
You're my favorite Drag Race queen.
I know. I don't want to say that. It's so cheesy. For the
Well, it's the truth. My favorite Drag Race queen is probably Alaska, and I hate saying that because she's skinny and white. My favorite. That's like when I like looking at them to like enjoy their art. But my favorite Drag Race queen to be around is hands down you.
So you don't enjoy my art?
Not more than Alaska's. Monet, your one song over Alaska's 2 albums. She has a larger body.
Okay, we're talking about drag,
but she has a larger body of work.
When you're talking about drag, it's more than just.
You're my
music.
favorite queen to be around, Monet. What else do you want me to say? You're my favorite queen to be around.
Okay, but when you're talking about art, there are many layers to art. Like you.
Monet, I like Alaska's work.
So you don't like my work?
I do like your work, not as much as Alaska's. You know I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Oh, okay, good.
But you are my.
Well, let me tell you how I feel about your art.
Go ahead. I think your art is great, by the way. Before you was on Drag Race, I would come to the city and watch you all the time in all your little crunchy shows. I would see you over at The Help where you ruined my show. I see you on Mondays at Barracuda where you ran the crowd away. I saw you on Tuesdays at Industry where 3s and 6s of people were watching
right.
you. And I saw you down with Miss Cracker. When I used to do my show on Sunday at Barracuda, Hardware, I had crowds on crowds on crowds, and then Cracker and when they would come in, and people would.
That is not.
Oh, no, at first that is true. When you and Cracker first got there, and you would follow up me at a Hardware.
Okay, let's to say you had crowds and crowds is not
Crowds on
accurate,
crowds on
bro.
crowds.
Oh my God, you want crowds?
What?
Is that what you're trying to do? Oh.
But you're my favorite. You are my favorite Drag Race queen to be around, hands down. If I had to pick any queen to be around, to be you.
Okay, ask your question.
Not as awkward sign.
Oh, this one. Patty and I get this on Reddit a lot. Here we go. Okay, Bob, this is for you. Would you rather have 1 elephant-sized duck or 100 duck-sized elephants?
100 duck-sized elephants.
I think it's the same person.
Well,
I think so, too.
I would rather have 100 duck-sized elephants.
Like little tiny ducks?
I can get rid of some of them, but you can't get rid of one elephant-sized duck. And
That's kind of fierce, though.
And I live in New York City. But also, having these little ducks, I can travel. These little elephants, I can travel with them. They can go. We can go do stuff. I can take them to a bar. People will gag. It's hard to get around with an elephant-sized duck.
Can you imagine an elephant like this size? That would be so cute.
It'd be really cute.
But you can make a killing if you sold them.
And see, it's already better.
But also, you can charge people to come see your big
I can
duck.
charge them to see the little elephants too. And then I can sell a couple of them. I can sell 100 of them for probably $100,000
You would
each.
sell all of them?
What the fuck I'm gonna do with a little elephant? I don't even.
As a pet, Bob. Like, what would you do with a dog or a cat?
Money, I can't have a pet. I travel too much.
Well, that's about to come to an end.
Wow, what's popping?
You're back.
My back does hurt.
I know.
It is really not cute. I had to take Advil today.
And you know, Bob loves to brag about how he doesn't take medicine.
I don't take medicine. I don't watch TV.
He would not stop talking about it. I don't like medicine. I don't do medicine.
It's not that I wouldn't stop talking about it. All right. What is the weirdest? This is a question from Deja. Okay, shoot. All right. We'll ask again. Deja vu _ 10.
Oh, wait. That last question was by Van Angelo.
Got it. What's the weirdest thing you did in drag? What's the weirdest thing you did in drag?
Okay, Bob, let's settle. Jesus.
Are they recording?
It should be. Is it? Are
Yeah.
they recording?
The weirdest thing I've done in drag.
You can go first so you feel more comfortable.
Yeah.
I've only ever hooked up in drag once. I sucked a dick once at Lucky Chang's in the bathroom, and it was a horrible experience.
Why was it so bad?
Because, when I'm hooking up, I like to put my mouth on people, and when I'm wearing lipstick, I'm like, like drinking through a straw.
The weird thing I did, I hooked up with a guy, and we know that everything was going on. I was downtown getting things together. And bitch, my wig was.
Wait, no, didn't you one time run from some hood people in the Bronx?
Yes, that too. But this one was weird because my wig slipped off. So the wig was slipping and then it fell off. So it's just me, the bald man, just getting it.
Well, was he shook?
He wasn't shook.
Oh no!
But I mean, I was in between shaves, so I wasn't bald. I was balding. It's a big difference, girl.
Oh God, that George Jefferson.
Very that. And you ever seen the meme? It's Patrick, and it's like when he has a wig on. It's like when you fucking him, your wig fall off, and he puts it on.
There's a great meme on this guy in my neighborhood Grinder. It's a girl getting hit from the back, and he's pulling her do-rag, and it says, "We she wants you to pull her hair, but she's from New York." And he's just pulling on her.
Wait, did y'all wear do-rags in ATL?
Yes, Monet. We had do-rags and Biggie albums
And electricity and water too.
all those things. Wi-Fi even.
Crazy.
What is is that the weirdest thing? But I remember when I first did drag, my mom said, "You're not like going to the grocery store and drag." Right? I was like, "No, I go to my gigs and I come home. I'm not like going to the grocery store and drag." But then one day I had got off my gig and then got off the train at 103, and then I went to the D'Agostino's.
Girl.
And I was like, "Oh my God, I'm in full drag." And
Well, we did it all the time.
I am grocery shopping.
Oh, was this like the first time you did it?
Yeah, I was like, "Oh my God!" I told my mom I wasn't doing this, and this is fully what I'm doing.
I have a new series coming out, I Feel Skinny, where I do group workout classes in full drag.
See, that's a good plug.
Right?
What you got? What is this, a super secret project? What is it? Avengers 4 movie? All right, Mike. Your question now.
This comes from Robert Harder. He says, "When did you know you could really trust one another?" I knew I could really trust you. I'm trying to think. I remember telling it to you, and now I forgot what it was. Something you did.
Well, it was that Mortal Kombat costume.
Was that? Well, it was not that. Yeah, I think that was it. I was doing Queen of Industry, and it seems so trivial now, but it was when I realized you really were a good friend. Oh my God, I'm about to tear up.
Oh my God, guys!
Lies, no, I'm not. Anyway,
She was fully tearing up, fully crying.
I needed a costume done for this gig, and Bob, you had just finished. It was a Tuesday night, so you had done Bad Drag Queen. It was like 3:00 in the morning. We were leaving the bar, and at that point, I was like, "There's no way this bitch is still gonna do this." It's 3:00 in the morning, and you have to do something early the next day as well. And I was like. And you were like, no, Monet, come up, I'll do it for you. And you stayed up until like 8:00 in the morning to make this costume for me for this fucking bar night.
Something Monet would say about me is if the hell or high water, I will do it despite myself. But if I say I am going to do something, I am going to do. I will ruin myself to make sure I stay true to my word.
And I wish it wasn't true, but it really is true.
Well, honestly, I believe that your word is all you have.
Yeah. Monet, don't hit the table.
No, I believe your word is all you have. So if you're not going to stay true to your word, then what the hell are you going to do?
You really do everything you say you're going to do.
When did I know I could trust you? I mean, I feel like honestly, over time, I just learned that I could trust you. I don't even think it was one particular moment. I was like, now I know I can
really
trust this bitch. No, I think just over time, I just knew that I can trust Monet. I never remember feeling like I couldn't trust you, but I remember being like, I can just trust Monet. I do remember I caught Monet crying one time.
You caught me crying?
Yeah, I remember when you did my mom's show.
Oh, yes. Oh, bitch. Can I tell the story?
You can tell the story.
Bitch, okay, so I am in, where were we? We're in Seattle. And then I did your mom's show on that Wednesday, and I was in Seattle on Friday. And then I'm in Seattle at Target, minding my own business. And then you call, we talk to you at least twice a day. And I'm like, hey, Bob. And you're like, I could not understand a word you were saying.
I was crying.
You were, bitch, not crying. You were boo-hooing.
I was having a very emotional day.
And then I was like, Bob, what's up? Monet.
That's a terrible impersonation of me.
And I was like, so then I got scared. I'm like, oh my God, first of all, I've never seen you cry. I've seen you cry once at the Ritz.
Oh, you when I lost,
Girl,
when I lost Arlen.
she's a sore loser, honey.
No, that was no, that was like a combination of exhaustion and like sadness. That was woo.
It's on the second floor of the Ritz, boo.
Girl, that was a day. I hadn't slept in like 4 days. That was madness.
So the Bob comes to crying. I'm like, at this point, I'm freaking out. So I'm like walking away from everyone. I'm like, Bob, what's going on? He's like, Mona, I'm just feeling really emotional. I was like, Bob, what's going on? And then he said my mom, and I was like, oh my God, your mom? What? Bitch, spit it out. And then you tell me how she's just really happy for me. And she was really happy for me coming to do her show.
Well, she was particularly moved because Monet did Encourage Yourself, which is one of my mom's favorite songs. And when my mom was really, really, really sick, and her partner at the time was leaving her, she would literally just lay in this bed. She couldn't move. She couldn't do anything for herself. Her hair was falling out. She was 96 pounds.
Wow.
And my mom was 5'8", so she literally looked like a skeleton.
Girl, that's literally me at 2 years old.
And she was like, I would just listen to this song, and that was the only thing that can get me through. Encourage yourself. She goes, sometimes you have to encourage yourself. And she was just like, they just really touched my heart. You don't know how much it touched my heart that Monet did that song. And she just knew. It's like she knew. And then that's at that point when I said, that is my child. They are siblings.
Oh my God!
Christopher and Kevin really are siblings because he knew. God told him. You know, I don't believe in God. My mom really does. I believe in God, but like not Jesus. Anyway, mom was like, God told him to play that song for me, and it really moved me. And yada yada yada. Anyways,
you want a tissue?
No, I'm good.
Get you some toilet tissue.
I'm good, my coon.
You see, you're ridiculous. This is why.
Where and when did you guys meet? Love you both, by the way. That is from P. Blena.
I feel like we said it already. Do we have to say it again?
I don't remember. I remember my first memory of you. My very first memory of you is you at the Ritz on a Tuesday night. You were wearing this feather headpiece, these white lips, some dusted and disgusted makeup, these ugly wedges with feathers glued onto them, and walking. Y'all know Monet's slew-footed. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but Monet's feet kind of like curve in like this, and she walks, and her feet kind of like kick out. That's how you walk, Monet. That is fully your walk. And Patty knows because he's laughing. So I was like, this bitch looks crazy as hell. And that was my first memory of Monet Exchange.
My first memory of you was when Jasmine Rice was trying to get a job. Back then, she was Empress Dame, Lolo Main, Kim Chichi Crash Car.
Cheeky Crash Car.
Cheeky Crash Car. So she was trying to get a job at Lucky Chang's, and you, Delilah, and someone else was working, and we walked in. I don't think you even remember me because we went there as boys to find out if she can get a job there. And then you were there, and then I saw you again like 2 nights ago. 2 nights after that, it was my first night going out to the Ritz, and you were there at the Ritz performing at Saliva.
What, do you know what number I did?
I don't remember. I really don't remember what number it was.
If you guys look up Drag Queens Love Diamonds, under my old drag name Kitten with a Whip, there's a video of me performing Diamonds Are Forever. And then this one drag queen stands up with a massive, massive afro.
That's me.
And that is Monet.
I will say that was the first time. That was the first number I saw you doing. I was like, oh my God, this bitch is fucking fierce. But I don't want her to be my drag mother because she's ugly.
That is Monet. Okay, here's a real secret that Monet will not cop to.
What?
But Monet will, in private, acknowledge that I mothered her. While her official drag mom is someone completely different. Honey Davenport is Monet's official drag mother.
I never denied that.
But I raised this baby.
Literally in every interview I've ever done.
I used to hold you like a baby.
Literally in every interview I've ever done, I've always said how Bob has told me everything I know about drag.
But your drag mother is Honey Davenport.
You just want me to say that out loud again on camera.
It was nice.
My turn.
Yeah.
This comes from... What is your favorite emoji?
Oh, I love this one.
Oh, your tongue. It is your favorite thing to stick your tongue out your mouth. You love it.
That's Cardi B. I like that emoji because I feel like it is. If you want to send a text but you want it to seem a little bit dirty, just go.
That one. I love the drooling one, which they like just discontinued that.
Really, the drooling one?
The drooling one, the one where he's like.
And I also love this one.
Thumbs up.
I will send that over. My short response to everything are work. I would just, if someone send me a whole diatribe, and I would just say WERQ.
That's
work.
so rude.
Work. That's me saying, got it. I acknowledge everything you said. Work. Or I'll send this.
No, what you're really saying is that saying work. I think it's rude to respond to. I really do.
I don't care what you think. I'm saying work.
It's fucking rude. You don't think that's rude?
No,
if I give you a whole dissertation about,
but it doesn't require a response. It's me saying, okay, I got it. I just go work. But it's not. It doesn't require. If you're saying we need to meet tomorrow at 5:00 outside of Lincoln Center, and wear red and blue shoes and wear that shirt, instead of me saying yes, I will meet you outside of Lincoln Center tomorrow. If I just go work.
But sometimes yes, meet me at Lincoln Center, red shoes, blah, blah, and I'm also feeling really crazy about my feelings. I don't know if Jacob likes me anymore.
But you didn't put that. That's not a text I would say work to. If someone says if you ask for a response, I give you a response. But if you just are telling me something, I just go work. That's not rude.
Okay. Your turn.
You're stopping because you know I'm right. Monet, that's when I know I got Monet. When she be like, this one is a question from Angela Riella. Would you ever consider doing a combined tour or album together?
Oh my god, a whole album together? And you know what? Bob has been talking about doing this Black History Month album for a long time.
Christmas?
No, the Black History one.
Black History Month. Yes.
And I think if you like combining like our musical talents, mine and opera, yours and rap, and like make it something just really niche and really like funky, I think we could do something really fierce.
That could be fierce.
And
so my idea is that we take different characters throughout Black history, write each of them songs.
Like Frederick Douglass.
Yeah, Harriet Tubman,
Booker T. Washington,
Rosa Parks, Bob the Drag Queen. Like people who really contribute to Black history.
Yeah, like Khloe Kardashian, all of those.
She does have a place in Black history.
The real pioneers, girl.
But no, but I would actually love to, once we get our shit together and show to our stuff, I would love to do a Sibling Rivalry tour too. I
would love that. I think fans would. We do like a sit down, do a podcast, and then also do numbers.
Yeah, for sure. I think the fans would live for that. And
oh my God, Bob.
Monet, your hands are huge.
You also, I hate when you say for sure.
For sure.
Naomi loves saying that.
Oh, for sure. I know it's funny.
Fox Red Rider 600 says, spill the tea on RuPaul. Is she as bad as queens are saying?
Have you ever had an experience with RuPaul outside of RuPaul's Drag Race?
Yes.
Okay, so I've had very few. One time I was going to see Todrick Hall in Kinky Boots, and then I saw a huge man on the street, and then next to him a other very tall man who was a little bit shorter than was RuPaul and his husband. And I said, RuPaul, and he turned he was like getting out of Dodge. It was like he was left right before the battle or something. He wanted to get out of there. I said, RuPaul, and he was like, ugh. And I said, it's Bob. And he turned around and said, oh my God, Bob, hey girl, what you doing here? And I was like,
bitch, what's you doing here?
And I said, I'm coming to see Todrick. And she was like, oh my God, that's great. It's good to see you. What you been up to? I was like, I just been working, traveling around the world, thanks to you. And she goes, what? Congratulations, good to see you. And then she went about her merry way. And the second time I was headed to DragCon in New York, and I was just standing in line in the premium line at the Delta in JFK, and then I heard someone come in and go, Bob the Drag Queen, and I looked up and it was
where in LAX
at JFK.
Word.
And it was RuPaul, and I said, RuPaul, what are you doing here? She said, hooking. And then we chatted for a little bit, and then we went about our way.
See, and so would you say that RuPaul is not this monster?
RuPaul's been great to me. RuPaul has been great to me. I was never RuPaul cursed out Pearl, or RuPaul wasn't friendly with Kennedy,
allegedly,
or all those things. But RuPaul has been great. And by the way, again, I don't work at World of Wonder. I don't work for RuPaul. I will never be on RuPaul Drag Race again. I have nothing to prove by being nice to RuPaul.
I've had two interactions. I have one with him outside of the show. Was when I was in Todrick's show, and Todrick was talking to Ru while I did Todrick's makeup for one of them. Mm-hmm. Now, so Todrick was talking to Ru while I was doing his makeup, and he's like, on the phone.
Oh, right.
And he was like, "Yeah, Ru, I'm just sitting here with Monet Exchange." And Ru was like, "Who?" And Taj was like, Monet. This was the season before. I had auditioned like 4 seasons at this point, so this was like the third. This was
So you haven't been on yet?
no, this was season 9. For season 9, if that makes sense. And then he was like, "Oh, Monet Exchange." He's like, "I love her." He's like, "Till I said hey," and I was like, "Hi, Ru," and he's like, "Hey, baby," and then that was it.
Work.
You know, and then so
See, that's an example of work, by the way.
so RuPaul's not a monster. Also, I want to say this: when we do the one-on-ones with him in the workroom, people think that these are these like contrived, scripted things. They're not. Ru is asking questions about your life. Obviously, it's a show. There are some questions that they have to ask you to further a story.
Like your mom's dead, right?
Right.
They love, if your parents are dead, they will bring it up on RuPaul's Drag Race. So your parents, just for the record, your parents are like super dead, right?
So of course they have those questions, but like when the cameras cut, like there are moments where Ru's like, "Oh my god, I love that shirt. Where did you get it? It's really cute, right? Y'all kids are so crazy." And there are genuine. The whole thing is genuine, but again, we're there to make fucking TV, and there are stories that have to be told. So every question cannot be. Every question could not be about your dead parents and when did you get herpes and how is it affecting your life. You know what I mean? Like it just can't be that all the time.
Yeah. So I don't think, for me, RuPaul is not a monster.
Right.
That's that. But that's just for me. For me in my life, no. Here's one for you, Monet. Do you really like Trixie Mattel, or do you just pretend for the show? I guess that's for me. No, Trixie is one of my best friends from Drag Race.
Yeah,
I talked to her today on the phone, actually.
Did you really?
Yes, we did.
What did y'all talk about? Tell us.
While I was shopping for fabric, we were talking about her Oh Honey palette, and then she told me about the joke you wrote that I should have a palette called Oh Crunchy. And then I said, wouldn't it be funny if I had a palette with sugar pill with just all different shades of black?
That's everything.
And it'd be a really fierce palette. And then we talked about just like drag gossip.
Did you guys talk about how fierce Monet Exchange is?
I don't know that we mentioned you. No, we mentioned you during the Oh Crunchy joke. So I guess she did give you some props.
Good. I think Trixie is really funny, so that means a lot coming from her. Gustavo Porto, he says, ¿Cómo se siente siendo a mejor drag en RuPaul?
Let me read it. Point. ¿Cómo se siente siendo a mejor de drag de RuPaul?
Do you know what it says?
Sí.
Great. Moving on.
Monet, thoughts on how Raja pronounced your name on Toot or Boot?
I'm so...
Monet.
I don't know, where did that even come from? Why?
I think it came from that little accent. She's like, Monet. And then it started getting like ridiculous.
It got crazy. The last one, I think there's this compilation video of her saying it. It's like,
These people come to you and
girl, yes, they're like, wow.
And were you immediately like, what the fuck?
I was like, what are you talking about? Then I realized what it was, and then I'm like, okay, that's kind of cute. That and sponges, girl. Patty and I have gotten enough sponges to last us a lifetime.
Bitch, if I told you,
actually wrote Mona.
On a letter they gave me yesterday.
I mean, I get a lot of purses, as you can imagine, a lot of handmade purses.
Why?
I did a purse thing on my season and fan art.
Fan art. I get a lot of fan art too.
But I mean, I haven't been on the road and I haven't. I mean, besides the 5 countries I've been to in the past couple of weeks, I haven't been on the road for a long time, so I haven't gotten any fan art in a while.
Yeah, it's probably
But
gonna
I hang a lot of it on my wall. But you see my fan art wall.
No, I haven't. Moving on.
Skinty Ways. Whose tuck? This is from lonely_ghosty. Whose tuck is the most suspicious? That is a solid.
That is not true. Why?
Monet, your tuck is slippity sloppity, backwards and floppity. All these words are true. One time,
First of all,
there you have it.
I was doing drag for maybe a year at that point, not even a full year. No, you were not. You've been doing drag for like 4 years at that point.
Find my one of your flippity floppity backwards meaty tucks.
Oh, I have them.
I'll wait.
Okay, we'll do it after the show. Anyway,
if Monet has receipts, she will stop traffic, get out of her car, and show you. She ain't got nothing.
When that happened, it was okay. First of all, Bob. So here's how Bob used to be back in the day, right? Because Bob could sew, and I couldn't sew. He hadn't taught me how to sew yet. So I would ask Bob a lot for him to make costumes for me. So then one day we're at his house, keying, having a good time. Bob was like, "You want to come do my show at Boots and Saddles?" I was like, "Oh my God, I would love to come do your show." He's like, "But here's the thing, I can't pay you." I was like, "Sure, no problem." He said, "But I will do something for you to compensate you for coming to do my show." Right?
Yeah, that's what I'll give you something if I can't pay. I'll give you.
So
something.
I was at Bob's house, no drag, no makeup, no anything, and I put on I didn't have tucking panties, so I just put on a dress. I just tried to put my dick and my balls between my legs and like do the show like that, girl.
And let's just say thick thighs make the dick rise.
Just full on exposed, and there was like someone took a picture. You could just see my stuff.
You should have had me make you a skirt that flared out.
Why didn't you do it, Bob?
I didn't know you didn't have tucking panties. You showed up ready to do drag. You don't know. At 1 year, you don't know how to tuck. You've been doing drag for a year.
Okay, well, I'm saying it was not even a year yet. I'm saying it was like in that interim.
Well, I'm just saying your tuck is more suspicious than mine.
Now?
To this day.
No, it is not.
There's no evidence of me having a mini tuck.
There's no. Can you find one of me?
Yes, that Boots and Saddles fantasy.
Okay, Bob.
And the video you won't let me speak of. Which I have, as a friend, very respectfully not spoken of.
Moving on. You as a girl, I don't know why I even agreed to do this podcast with you.
All right, let's do it.
This is a good one. This is from Like 6. How do you like your ass cooked when you eat?
Do you like eating booty?
Oh, I love eating booty.
Like, I would eat booty like it has an expiration date. I love eating butt. The quickest way to a man's heart is through his butt.
Girl, it's everything. But here's the thing: if I'm gonna eat your ass, when you come over, bitch, we're taking that shower together. I have to make sure she is squeaky.
Well, there's ways to find out. You make out, just give the butt a little touch, and then like be like.
No, sometimes they got a little. Sometimes people be prairie dogging, and it might smell
touch and claw.
So you need to make sure you shower together, and then you just you lather up your finger, you just slip it in the booty, and be like.
I just trust that someone is gonna, if they're gonna know, they're gonna get their butt munched.
So that you don't know.
I always tell people that's what I'm into. Also, okay, how do you like eating ass? I like the full weight of a person on me. I like to be down like this. Wait.
No.
The full, like two, like.
How can you breathe?
Breathe? Bitch, I'm eating.
You're like one of those guys who like fat bitches to jump to fall on them. You just, I just thought they're gonna see another dress. Oh no, you can lay down on the bed. I'm gonna just go and then you on all fours. I like that.
Well, come wait. First of all, I'm blowing you, and then you just rock the legs back.
That too.
Rock them up and just give it a good go. And then you flip them over, and then you put your hands under their legs and grab their arch of their back and pull it down.
I've never done that one.
It makes them toot it up more, and then you're like, have a seat. Let me throw up a seat for you.
Also, Bob, some of the guys you hooked up with are like literally an inch tall, so you can literally just pick them up by their arms and turn them around.
Well, I like really short guys and really tall guys.
You're so weird.
That's not weird.
I don't like short guys. If you are short, I am not into it.
Close your ears, Patty.
I can't with short.
And Patty don't like Jamaicans, so I guess y'all even.
I'm not Jamaican.
That wasn't about you then. Then it wasn't about you.
Oh, I will say if we're gonna hook up, you have to eat booty. I don't know, I have a lot of booty to eat, but bitch, I remember guys have eaten me out for literally.
I have friends over.
For literally 2 hours, girl. That was everything.
Money, you have a big ass. When they fart, you want to hear it for a week.
These fucking dad jokes.
That was a good one. Come on.
Oh,
all right. What is your worst hookup experience? This is a question from John David Crotchet.
Bob knows this. My worst hookup experience. Now, I like hood Fuckers.
Hood coons. I'm reclaiming it. I'm starting to reclaim.
If you look like you will beat me up, steal my wallet, give me a black eye, and maybe punch out a couple of my teeth, I am into it all the way. Especially white boys are like that. I think that's so hot. 8 Mile Fish down. So
Hashtag shout out Harlem Hookups.
Harlem Hookups, we give him a shout out. We need to have him on the podcast.
We need to, yeah.
So I look at this guy on Grindr. Boom. Yeah, he lives. I hit him up. He's like, he sends me his address. Of course, you have to look it up first on Google Maps. Make sure you know what you're going to. I look it up and I see that it's the projects over there on Fordham Road. And I'm like,
Then the Bronx.
yeah, in the Bronx.
Okay.
I'm like, ooh, the projects. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be really hot because he lives in the projects. Boom. So I go over, drive in my car. I get to the house, and then I call, and I'm like, hey, I'm downstairs. He's like, come up. I'm like, come up. I mean,
You gonna fucking alley?
no, but I'm saying at least come down and get me.
You like fucking in the car? You want to like fucking in the car?
Oh, I will fuck in my car. Yeah.
I guess so. I don't have a car, so I'm like. I mean, I'll bring an Uber over and just ask him to mind his business.
So it is like a quintessential New York project. It's like a building that's like 29 stories high.
Oh, yeah.
Like there are people hanging outside, smoking weed, drinking.
All hours of the day.
All hours of
no
the day.
matter what the weather is.
Girl, it was 3 o'clock in the morning.
No.
It was like everyone was outside.
It can
I'm
be
like,
drenched in snow. Everyone's outside.
so I go inside and I get in the elevator to the 7th floor, and then the door opens, and literally like the perfect scene. Like there's the hallway like flickering on and off. I was like, this is.
But you're upside down.
It's just so sketchy. And then I go and I knock on the door and it opens and it's 2 of them. I was like, I'm not opposed to this, but if you, bitch, I need to know what's going on. So then suddenly my spirit was not sitting right. And I was like, hey, I left my wallet in my car. I'll be right back. He's like, why you gotta get your wallet? You cool? I was like, no, I was getting my wallet. So at this point, I'm backing up to trying to find the elevator and I'm pressing the door and they're coming out of the apartment to the elevator.
Are you in Geesh?
Yes, I'm in drag.
Work. Like after a gig, Geesh?
After a gig.
Or like... Because there's 2 kinds of, like, when queens hook up with trade, there is after a gig geesh, which is still in drag, and there is I got dressed in drag for this hookup, which is the ugliest, saddest drag you've ever seen.
I have a smoky eye, maybe a lash, maybe foundation, okay? So, no, this is an after bad drag queen, so that's why it was like 3:30 in the morning. So then, and so I'm at the elevator pressing, the fucking elevator is not coming, and now they're coming down.
It's a hood. Elevator never works.
I know, and they're coming down the hallway, but they weren't mad. But I was like, I don't know, they're gonna. I was so nervous, and the elevator opens up, and they're yelling, "Where you going? Where you going?" And I'm like, "I'll be right back." I go to my car, bitch. That elevator door did not close fast enough. I was out.
You probably had 30 pounds on both those. We should have fought them.
In their fucking building, girl. No, that's not wise. You're not gonna fight somebody on their territory. Then all their cousins and shit come out and beat me up too.
Okay, I was meeting a guy off Grindr one time. I walked into the hotel room, and he was not the guy in his picture, like at all, not even close. But he was still good looking. I said, okay, we can fuck around. He was, let me massage you. He started massaging my back, and then I'm on the bed face down. He's like massaging me, and then something touches my foot from like under the bed, and I was like, oh my god, you have a dog? And he goes, I don't have a dog. And I was like, so I get up, I look under the bed. There's a person under I never heard this story. There's a person under the bed. I'm like, oh my god, there's a person under the bed. He goes, no, they're not. Then he just crawls out front of the bed, and I goes, what the fuck is this? The back door opens. There's another person in the room. There are now 3 people in there, and I'm like, oh my god. And then I go to leave, and as I go to leave, 3 more people walk in the room.
Okay, this is after Drag Race?
Oh, and my wallet was empty.
Your wallet was empty?
Yeah, like the guy crawled under the bed, stole everything in my wallet, put it back, and touched my foot on my way back in.
Wait, this is after Drag Race?
This is before Drag Race.
How much money did you have?
I think I had it was like from one gig, I had like $150 in my wallet. Like I did a gig,
Gag.
I put the money in my wallet, and I beat it.
Gag, Bob.
I know. Well, it was a Wednesday.
It was the hell.
So it was a Tuesday gig. So it was
drag queen.
It was probably
industry.
It was probably from Monday. Anyway, it was cash. It was fucked up.
Gag. But at least they didn't try to fight you.
I was like, I gotta trash their house. I just left. That was scary. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining us on Sibling Rivalry. This was a fun episode.
This was cute, girl. Yeah. I live.
I enjoyed that. All right. All right. Thanks for joining us, guys. Peace
Thank
out.
y'all.
Mwah.
Bye.
Do it once. Mwah.
Absolutely, I'm not doing that.
When I do it once.
No. You're not going to bully me into doing it.
Mwah. Sibling Rivalry is proudly presented by The Only Productions. We would like to thank Mitch Farino, our executive producer.
We'd like to thank you, the listeners.
You are the most important part of this podcast. And until next time,
We'll see you.
No, that's our sign off is till next time. That is your executive decision.
Until next, at least like an ellipse, like a dot.
Until next time.
Dot.